Hey guys.
I wasn't ready.
My bad. She's Christine.
And she's Brianna. And this is the Christine and Brianna show.
Okay, yeah, you've heard that.
Hi guys. How's it going?
Hey.
We are filming part 2. Well, not part 2.
Not part 2, video 2.
Video 2. We had good positive feedback for part 1. So
yes.
Thanks
Thank you
so much. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
Anything you want to add to that?
Except one of our idols' birthdays today.
Oh my god, yes. I didn't know you was going to transition into that. Yes, you should have never said anything. We're filming today on SZA's birthday. Now,
November 8th.
I love her so much. Like, I don't think you understand. When I first discovered SZA, I was going through like a tough time. You know, I was so emotional. But when I really listened to it, I was like, she gets it. SZA gets it. Do you understand this?
Yeah, SZA
gets it. Like, I'm writing this letter to let you know I'm really leaving and no, I'm not keeping you.
I want to hear you sing.
I'm trying to explain the lyrics.
My bad.
I really could go on and on and on. I just really love like dealing with personal issues, relationship issues, depression, self-struggles. Like, I love it. I love everything about it, and I love that she's like uniquely her. That's one of my favorite songs of all time. I can listen to it to this day like 4 times a day and I will still not get tired of it. Right, Brianna?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I want to wish the bestest, most loveliest, most amazing happy birthday to the best artist who fucking gets it. It's SZA. I love you, SZA. Thank you for being born and making me understand why I feel the way I feel. Because you get it. You get it. Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So, today's topic is
going to be about our personal favorite TV shows growing up as a kid between Nick and Disney.
Yes. But before we get into it, fun fact time. Fun fact about me, I never did my eyebrows. Never in my entire life. 23 years living here, I never plucked them, tweezed them.
You never plucked them?
No.
Really?
Sis, this is all me.
Wow.
Like, I fill them in every now and then. I think I have pretty swell eyebrows. And I love them. I never have to do them.
I have 7 piercings. My first 3, and then I don't know if you can see from my big ear cartilage. Yeah. 7.
So, into the shows.
You're going first.
Going first. So we're gonna name both our favorite TV show and animated show growing up.
From Nick and Disney though.
Yes.
Disney and Nick are trash now.
So our first Nick show, well, my first Nick show is gonna be Taina.
That was a really good show.
I loved that show growing up. It was such a good show. Basically, it was about this Latina girl who finally gets to like a performing arts school of her dreams.
I dead wanted to go. I thought that school was real. I wanted to go there.
It's basically based off like LaGuardia.
Yeah, I figured.
So she's Puerto Rican. She lived in Queens. You know, the episodes were like based around her culture. And every episode she had a performance. And I loved the performances. They were so fly. Like the outfits that she rocked were so 2000s. But you know, she always put her little flair on it. She had this poppin' ass voice. Say she didn't. She did. She could sing.
She sang her intro.
Oh, Taina. Taina. Taina, Taina. No, I can't wait to see my name in lights. No, can't wait to see my name in lights. No one's gonna stop me. I will go far. Taina, Taina. I always had dreams of me being a star. You'll be saved, man.
We're not gonna finish that.
You'll be saying my name. Like the storylines were mad funny. It was literally from people all around New York, and I like the fact that you can tell they did research on the areas in New York.
Oh yeah.
You know, they didn't mention like generic places like Times Square.
Maritza? The one and only superstar diva in the flesh. Where'd that hair come from? My roots. You know, the hair store on Pelham Parkway.
It made it feel like it was a real show, like it could really happen. That's what I loved about it. It was funny as hell.
It was.
And I'm just sad, like the reason why they canceled it too was like a dumb reason. They said because girls liked it more. I was like,
so that's if it was like it more, you're still getting money regardless, right?
I'm like, you know how much, like how good that show was? It was an accurate representation of like every culture, Latina culture, black culture, white culture, everything, and it was dope as hell. I loved it.
Yeah,
I really,
watch it. They're on YouTube.
They're on YouTube, they're free, they're funny as hell. I think everybody, you know, take some time, watch it, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
It's
even
really
to this day, like even to today, it's still relevant.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my first show.
My turn? Non-animated, right?
Yeah.
So my favorite Nickelodeon TV show would have to be, it was really hard because I was really stuck between these two. Should I say them too?
Yeah.
iCarly and Zoe 101. Those are my shows. I've watched iCarly all my life. Well, not like, you know, since when it started in like 2007, you know, that's always been my show. I've always loved it. It was always funny and entertaining to me, you know. I'd come home from school to watch iCarly. Sometimes they played in the morning. It was really funny. Zoe 101, and then she told me eventually like about it, and like, you know, I want to go to PCA for the longest, you know, a boarding student for high school. It's so depressing how it was literally just a green screen the whole time. You know?
I know.
I was like,
when I found it out like 2 years ago. I was like,
yeah, I was like, because they were
the
like,
betrayal.
it was a meme, and it was like, oh, the only school I ever wanted to go to was literally just a green screen. I said,
That shit was sad.
It was, because it was so
when I found out the truth.
Yeah. And I mean, the show, it was funny, and like, I don't know, it was very entertaining. Like, they didn't like, I feel like iCarly was one of the shows that wasn't really that cheesy, if that makes sense. Like, because like you said, Victorious, eventually, like, you know, it got cheesy.
Like they tried too hard.
Yeah, eventually they tried too hard. I feel like iCarly, it wasn't like a try hard type of show. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Those are, and Zoe 101, the same thing. Like, they wouldn't put the laughing track on Zoe 101.
Thank God.
Yeah, because that laughing track is so annoying.
Yo, they do anything.
They'd be like, like, it was not funny, but like,
they'd be like, hey, what's going on here, guys?
like, no.
Okay.
No, we're not doing that. That's extra. Zoe 101, I feel like it was actually really, it was kind of like not realistic, but like natural, neutral. They weren't like,
I remember,
but they were very
yeah,
entertaining.
I remember like,
funny.
I remember Zoe 101 was popping, like they kind of made a big deal about it at the time.
Rejected! Rejected! Yeah, you just got rejected! R-E-J-E-C-T-E-D rejected! R-E-J-E-C-T-E-D rejected!
All right.
It was really good.
Yeah. Okay, animated. Ooh. Now this one I'm excited for.
Oh God.
Oh, okay. So my favorite Nickelodeon animated show growing up, still to this day,
Still
hands
to this
down,
day,
yes.
like you don't understand. Like, only probably family members would understand this. You know? Shout out to the cousins watching this.
But my favorite animated TV show growing up was Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh my God, I loved that show. I still love it to this day so much. I can rewatch it. I know every episode from first to last in order. I love that show. I think everything about it, it's so unique. Like when it came out at the time, it was in 2005. I remember. It was different from everything else that I've seen. You know, it was actually a good show that made sense, and it's something I could follow. Like, it didn't make me feel like I was a little kid. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, they were kind of mature.
They were mature. Like, the themes were so mature. Like, it was literally a 100-year war that killed an entire race. Do you know what that is? Yes. That's like, that's so hard for any adult to
Put it
contemplate.
And then not only that, the fact that they made it like
They put it into a kids TV show, and it was so good from beginning to end. I love the music about it. I love the, you know, it was a different culture than mine. I love that the people were not all white. They were black and brown people too, you know? The main characters were white, brown people. It was just different. Yeah, Katara, like, she was the main character. She was strong.
She was a female.
Tough. My favorite. She,
the blind
yeah,
one.
she was blind, and
she was tough.
She was the toughest.
My name's Tough because it sounds like tough.
Literally, she kicked ass. I love that about this show, and it made me feel like, as a little kid growing up, like, I love, you know, I was always different, and I didn't have a lot of girlfriends. And I always thought, like, why am I so different? But when I see strong people like that, it made me feel good growing up too, you know? I love that whole idea that I didn't have to be, you know, girly girl. I could be strong, and I could still be a girl, and I could be happy, and I could be good with, like, the way I present myself. And surprisingly, that came from a TV show about a boy dealing with a freaking war.
Genocide.
A genocidal war. They killed off his whole people. How do you contemplate that? And I was 9 years old at the time. How do you contemplate that? Watching it every Friday night, waking up the next day so I could watch the rerun at 10 a.m. I just love that show. I remember everything about it from start to finish, and I just think it's one of the most amazing shows out there. Not even animation-wise, just in general. Like, if you want to find out a really good show, Avatar: The Last Airbender is such a great show to watch. I love it. I completely love it. I think it's a timeless story. I think it's such a great story. I really think, you know, no matter how old or young you are, you will love it.
Trust me. She really did it in the shortest way possible because she could go on.
Yeah, I could. I could, but
I've dealt with it. Animated show. I mentioned this in the last video, and it's gonna have to be SpongeBob because SpongeBob was lit. Like, who doesn't like SpongeBob? And if your parents didn't let you watch SpongeBob, because I know kids whose parents didn't let them watch SpongeBob, I feel really sorry for you because you really missed out.
yeah, SpongeBob was hilarious.
SpongeBob was really good, and it wasn't cheap. Like, there was some, you know, like little corny part. Not even corny, but like, you know, little.
I think the first 3 seasons were the best.
Yeah, of course. Me and that show go way back into time. To like when I was months old. Like I said in the last video, I would really be like Bumba, like the SpongeBob one. And my favorite episode is the ripped his pants, blowing bubbles.
First go like this.
Spin around, stop. Double take 3 times. 1,
2, 3, and pelvic thrust.
Stop on your right foot.
Don't forget it. Now it's time to bring it around town.
Bring it around town. Then you do this.
That show was so lit. Like, honestly, if you didn't watch that show, I feel really sorry. I'm sorry that you didn't watch it, but you missed out. Like, you really missed out on that. And if you don't know about those episodes, look it up. Just be like, oh, bubble blowing episode, ripped his pants. Like, those songs are also memorable.
Facts.
Like, he had the greatest halftime show ever. I don't care what no one says.
He did.
He was the best. Sweet victory. Come on now. Now it's time for the Disney. Disney was lit.
It had its fair share of runs.
It was good.
It was good. It was definitely
It
good.
was really good.
Hi, I'm Raven from That's So Raven, and you're watching Disney Channel.
So, my favorite Disney show growing up, Jamal.
Oh, I didn't even.
I chose The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
That was a good show.
That was a great show. It was a funny show. Yeah.
And you know what's another thing I like? The fact that like they weren't so stereotypic, you know, like a dumb blonde and smart Asian. It was like
Opposite.
it's
Yeah.
opposite, a dumb Asian.
No, I just thought that show was funny.
No,
as
I just
hell.
like I realized that not so long ago. I think I forgot what I was talking to someone brought that up to me. That was really
No, that show, I really thought that show was good. It wasn't cheesy. It wasn't like overly corny.
it was good.
Like, it was just funny. It was funny all around. I thought, like, sometimes I thought, I thought the premise was like, I thought sometimes that was cheesy, like the hotel, like it was a little annoying, but overall, I thought it was a really good show. I liked everything about it. I just thought the quality was good. That was a time when Disney was really good. You know, we had That's So Raven,
Yeah. Waverly.
Wizards of Waverly, yeah.
That was fun.
Really good show. Like that, that's why I said that time period, everything was really, really good. Quality show. The Disney Channel movies, they were just like
What?
really good. Like
It was really good.
that was even
Now-
before High School Musical. Now, sis,
Now,
what's the Disney Channel movie?
for me, I mean, I love Disney. You know, I have a lot of shows I could go on about, but Hannah.
Oh my God, it's Hannah Montana.
I mean, that's so basic of me to say Hannah. I could say Hannah or Wizards of Waverly Place because those are two, like, or Good Luck Charlie.
I thought actually that was a good show. I've always said I like that show
Yeah.
because it was another one that it wasn't corny. It was actually funny.
Hannah Montana. The Hannah Montana was really good, you know. She had that double life, you know, best of both worlds. She was famous, but no one knew about it.
And sometimes,
Me too. I wonder how no one peeped that they looked
sometimes yeah, I
exactly
thought it was a
alike.
little corny. I'm like, yo, they sound exactly
Yeah.
alike and they look exactly alike.
Exactly. The only difference is the hair color. How? How do you not know
Like,
this?
she seems just like Hannah Montana.
Oh my God! Imagine if she's Hannah. Even though they have the same features and the same voice,
Right.
but a different hair color. So like, I should
And that's
just
a
dye.
really distinct voice.
Exactly. You
Miley
could
Cyrus has a
tell.
really
You
distinct
could
voice.
tell when. It's Miley. I should just dye my hair blonde and say I'm someone else, Brianna.
I mean,
Good.
it has some really good songs. I still remember them.
Yeah.
Next,
Animation.
animation. So my favorite Disney animated ended up being Kim Possible.
That's a good show.
That's
she
a
put
great
me onto
show.
that.
Yeah, I did.
She put me onto that.
I love same thing pretty much that I can say about Avatar, seeing women like in powerful roles. She can do it all. I love that about her. I just really see girls like that. I'm pretty like I see my mom do everything by herself, but yeah, we're always giving credit to guys. And then I see Kim Possible, I'm like, yo,
There
you see,
we
this
go.
proves my point.
There we go.
A girl can do it all. We don't need guys. And if she wanted a guy, she could get a guy.
But she doesn't need it.
She never needed it though, because she had it on her own.
Exactly.
And I love that about her.
Independent.
Yeah. But it's so
It was
good
valid.
overall.
It
I
was
love,
still
yeah, and I
valid.
love every time she saw Shigo, it was on site. Like, they never said anything. They just got to pop it.
Right.
Like, my favorite Disney animated show, Kim Possible. You could tell I'm old.
For me, my favorite animated Phineas and Ferb. There's 104 days. There really isn't 104 days, but like
I'd like
I
to
wish.
know where
I would.
you get
love-
104 days of summer vacation.
Exactly, because you get
Sign
100.
me up.
Because you get 180 days of school, right?
Right.
Like, let me know. I want that long summer break. Cause like, come on now, I need that. I don't need it. I just really am desperate for it. But Phineas and Ferb, come on now, that was bad. And then also with the theories that they're coming up with, you know, they're just theories. They're not really true. You know, they haven't been confirmed. She hates when I talk about theories, but they're so interesting to think about. But Phineas and Ferb was very entertaining. Like, you had 2 stepbrothers. You know, one of them rarely ever talked, Ferb. And then you had that one sister, you know, always on them, trying to always get them caught, trying to snitch on them. Well, yeah, trying to snitch on them. But they also had their own little world. But then you can't forget about Perry. He had his own little world that no one knew about. Perry! And then Dr.
Doofenshmirtz.
Oh, I could never say. He was always fighting with a platypus. But it was still entertaining.
Perry the platypus.
Because, like, Perry, he had his own little missions to solve in his life. And it was just very entertaining, like, for that. Like, it was entertaining. And they had a lot of songs.
They did. They had a great, like, music collection.
Get you goons, I love you. That was good.
That was.
But yeah, that's my favorite animated. At least that's the one I watch a lot. Because it's really good. But they took it off of Netflix. Netflix is getting trash too. They don't have nothing on it no more. Took out all the good shows.
And they put in these trash ass shows, man.
Exactly. Netflix too. Like, they need to stop it. Yeah. That's why YouTube is the wave.
So
we're done.
We're pretty much done.
Yeah.
This video, we got through it pretty quick, if I say so myself.
Yeah, quicker than the last video.
I think we're getting our little foot in it.
Yeah.
But you know, comment down below. What's your favorite show?
Yeah, comment down below. What's your favorite show, Nick, Disney, even Cartoon Network? We didn't really talk about Cartoon Network.
And I loved Cartoon Network.
She loves Cartoon Network, but between all those, even just name your favorite TV show growing up as a kid. Doesn't necessarily have to be from Nick and Disney. Just name all of them down below. No?
Give us a thumbs up for sure.
Subscribe down below. Now follow us on our
like,
media.
Share, subscribe to us.
Come on now.
Thanks for the love from our first video. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Keep it up for a second.
Yes, please.
You know, we're trying to get these out as fast as we can with the little time that we do have. We're looking forward to, you know, continuing to grow. We have so many ideas that we are trying to get through. It only can happen if you know, share a video and tell your friends about it. Even comment down suggestions that you may want to see us do, because that's always helpful. That is plenty helpful. Exactly. Very. Yeah. So just, if you want to experience these adventures with us, subscribe, like, follow us on our social media, and yeah. Alright, until next time. Bye guys.